Breaking news. Thomas Frank agrees to become new Tottenham boss with appointment one step away. Welcome back to Tottenham News Today channel. Thomas Frank has agreed to join Tottenham, with the Brentford boss set to replace Ange Postecoglou. Postecoglou was sacked by Spurs on Friday, just 16 days after leading the club to their first trophy in 17 years by winning the Europa League. Despite that triumph, Tottenham's struggles in the league proved impossible for chairman Daniel Levy to ignore, and he made the call to axe Postecoglou. Spurs finished just one place above the relegation zone last season, suffering 22 defeats in 38 games. Whilst winning the Europa League this season ranks as one of the club's greatest moments, we cannot base our decision on emotions aligned to this triumph. It is crucial that we are able to compete on multiple fronts and believe a change of approach will give us the strongest chance for the coming season and beyond. Frank immediately emerged as a leading contender for the vacancy, and he is close to becoming Tottenham's new manager. Frank has agreed to move to North London, and Levy now needs to agree a compensation package with Brentford. Frank took over at Brentford in 2018 and has established the Bees in the top flight after guiding them to promotion in 2021. As a result, the Dane has consistently been linked with vacancies at other clubs and was among the contenders for the Manchester United job last year. When asked about the links with United, Frank told the Sports Agents podcast, "I am probably at one of the best clubs in the world, end of discussion, in terms of alignment, leadership, culture, everything. Why should I ever leave this place? Things can happen and you can want new inspiration. Maybe you find another inspiration at your club and you stay. For sure, if I ever got the offer to go to a big club and I decided to go there, it would probably not make my life better. I think we all know that. Maybe it is a challenge you need to try. It is not something I'm thinking about. I've sacrificed a lot throughout my life to reach where I am now." Thomas Frank arrives in North London with a big responsibility to make big signings and develop Tottenham's good young players. Getting back to competing in the Champions League will be exciting, even more so without the pressure of trophies, and it will certainly give Frank more peace of mind to implement his playing philosophy. Tottenham's new manager, Thomas Frank, has reportedly demanded the club sign Brentford star Bryan Mbeumo, according to the Mirror. Now, it has been revealed that if Frank were to leave life at the Gtech Community Stadium for North London, he would insist on bringing Mbeumo with him. As per the Mirror, Frank's switch to Tottenham could be completed as early as next week, and the Danish tactician has told Daniel Levy and his entourage to ensure Mbeumo makes the move as well. It is Manchester United who are the most advanced in pursuit of the Cameroonian thus far. The Red Devils have been given the green light by the player and are currently working to reach an agreement with the Bees, who are holding out for close to £60 million. Spurs would offer around £130,000 per week in wages, and this is some way short of the Red Devils' contract proposal, which is closer to the £200,000 per week mark. But the prospect of continuing under Frank's tutelage, while also featuring in the Champions League, could be enough to turn Mbeumo away from a move to Old Trafford and towards Tottenham instead. Bryan Mbeumo was among the best wingers in the Premier League last season. He notched a remarkable 20 league goals and served up a further 7 assists for his teammates in what was his best campaign yet. The 25-year-old's arrival could boost Tottenham's attacking threat by a significant margin, though it remains to be seen what decision he makes on his future. Bayern Munich attacker Mathys Tel is expected to remain at Tottenham Hotspur next season. The 20-year-old joined the Premier League club during the January transfer window, and Tottenham had an opportunity to sign him permanently. They are yet to trigger the clause, and it seems that they could look to renegotiate a deal for him. Tel has not been at his best at the London club so far, but he is an elite talent with a bright future. He could develop into a key player for Tottenham in future. He is versatile enough to operate anywhere across the front three, and Tottenham need players like him. John Wenham has revealed on Tottenham News that the club are yet to announce anything concrete on the French attacker, and it bodes well for his future. Tottenham have announced the departure of Timo Werner, and Wenham feels that they would have made an official announcement on Tel if he were to leave. Also, there have been rumours that Daniel Levy is a fan of the player. "It sounds like negotiations are ongoing," Wenham said. Werner's contract was set to expire on the 30th of June, and Tottenham announced his departure. Therefore, if they weren't making loan announcements yet, they wouldn't have made that announcement on Werner. It does seem like Tottenham are set to keep Tell in some capacity. Whether that is a permanent deal, another loan, or a loan with an obligation to buy, we'll have to wait and see. However, to me, the fact that nothing was announced about Tell suggests that he will remain at Tottenham in some capacity. It will be interesting to see if the 20-year-old stays on in some capacity next season. He is highly rated across Europe, and he could develop into a quality player with the right guidance. He will have gained some valuable experience over the last few months, and he will look to hit the ground running in the Premier League next season. If he manages to adapt to English football better, he could be a very important player for Tottenham next season. It remains to be seen whether Tottenham can negotiate a more reasonable deal to sign the player permanently. Alternatively, they could look to sign him on loan once again. The German club do not view him as a key part of their plans, and they will hope to get rid of him permanently. Brazilian journalist Vini Casagrande claims to have spoken to the representatives of one Premier League striker about the rumours of an impending offer from Tottenham Hotspur. Various reliable sources have said that Spurs are ready to listen to offers for Richarlison this summer and are expected to enter the market for a new striker to compete with Dominic Solanke. It was previously reported that Tottenham had set their sights on Rodrigo Muniz, who found the back of the net 11 times at Craven Cottage during the 2024-25 season. Just a few days ago, Give Me Sport claimed that Spurs are ready to push ahead with an offer for Muniz, revealing that the Lilywhites will have to pay £50 million to land the Brazilian this summer. Brazilian journalist Vini Casagrande has now taken to social media to provide an update on the 24-year-old's future and has revealed that rumours of an impending move from Spurs are exaggerated. In fact, Casagrande claims that Muniz's entourage have denied that Tottenham have even started negotiations with Fulham regarding the striker. Interestingly, he also revealed that the forward's former club, Flamengo, would be owed 25% of the fee that the Cottagers receive for the forward, plus an additional fee via FIFA's solidarity mechanism. That might explain why the West London club are demanding a premium for the centre forward. It was previously suggested that Spurs could face competition from Chelsea for Muniz, but it is unclear if the Blues are still interested in the Fulham man now that they have secured a deal for Liam Delap. That wraps up today's update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay in the loop with all things Tottenham, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for our latest content. Be sure to give this video a like and share it with fellow Spurs supporters. Let's grow the Tottenham News Today community together. Thanks for tuning in. And as ever, come on you Spurs!